Let me close my bathroom door. We're live, Joe.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Well, not Bitcoin.
Yeah, well, look, this shit happens all the time, and
yeah,
I'm looking right now on exchange flows. I mean, it's not like a bunch of BTCs flowing in. Yep. I mean, almost 200 million is headed out the door in the last 24 hours off the exchanges. So,
yeah, if you're looking at Material Indicators dashboard here for fire charts, like, well, let me do this. Why didn't it zoom? Hello, zoom. All right, let's try again. Here's Ethereum. Lots of support here. The more intense the color in the fire charts, the larger the volume. Right now, there's about 24 million setting down at 39.80 to 39.40. So looks like it's going to hit that wall there pretty hard. Although, you never know. It broke through earlier at the 4,200 range, despite there being some good volume there. But, look, I think overall we'll see. Oh, everybody's using it. I guess this is the beta I'm in. So anyway, so Bitcoin down at 55 and then really bigger support with layered support laddered here at 54.3 down to 54.08 and then some more support under it. We're not getting that right now. So I think this is just the big guys telling us they want to buy more cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm just looking at Bitfinex numbers right now, and it's, the longs have gone up between 20 and 48% on the long positions on both USD and USDT pairs for BTC, and it's more the ETH looks like it's varying a little bit, but still preponderance is long versus short on that one. So yeah, as far as I said, exchange flows, everything. I mean, I look at these as just healthy, liquidity hunts, reload. I mean, now that we got all the institutional guys in there playing heavy, they're just gonna move this up and down for a while. Yeah. I mean, because they can.
Exactly.
So now there's competitors to all the like OG whale types, and we just have to see how it shakes out. But this doesn't give me any. Although I don't like seeing red on the screen, it doesn't give me any concern over the next couple of days. You just gotta turn the computer off today.
Yeah, and listen, on the DeFi side of things, I'm seeing some slight downturn on my overall portfolio value, but not enough to take me out of my 8,000 and 40,000 and 80,000% APYs, because I'm printing faster than it can drop.
Yeah, I mean, look, the ones that I'm seeing up right now, Router's up because they got the first audit report from Halborn. It's up over $5, up 20% today. Blizzard Finance is up to 92. That was up higher yesterday, but it moved from like 50 cents to $1.20 yesterday. So there's going to be some selling there. I added actually to Blizzard yesterday. So I just, I was making I think I only had like $150 in a liquidity pool, but it was giving me like $30 a day. And I was kind of like, why am I not putting more in this? So I put more in. I mean, Snowbank looked like it was down a little bit, but nothing I'm worried about. And, Time's now, it looks like a buying opportunity there. Snowbank too. I mean, actually,
I haven't aped into Klima yet. I'm thinking about it. Sitting at 1167, down since yesterday. 9%, which seems like a deal because it's ranged in this range, and it's paying 40,000% right now.
Yeah, I moved some stuff into stables yesterday. Just got lucky, I guess. But
I got shit in stables from yesterday too. But I'm thinking seriously about
holding it or Klima in it.
No, diving in on some Klima or some more Time.
Yeah, Time bounced back. I'm showing it below 8 right now, but it was up almost to 9 yesterday. And Snowbank looks like it's back down to about 2,500. 2,986, just below 3. I mean, that was at 4 yesterday, but but these keep rebasing and bouncing back. So these are the ones that you could just, I mean, to me, I just, put it in and forget about it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a relief,
It's such a relief.
I mean, just instead of thinking about 5 variables, you just have to go, oh, wow, all right, the price is up, price is down.
Hey, I had an idea for a new addition to the show.
Let's hear it.
The Open Ape mic.
Ooh.
So we let people, I announced it on Twitter today just to see if anybody bite. I got the one guy who's been DMing me. I told him, and he said he'd come on next week. We give people 10, 15 minutes to tell us what they've aped into, what they like, what they're into, and just see what we get, right?
No, I'd love other perspectives, because I feel like I'm just so tunneled in on stuff that I'm looking at. So
cool. This one I have loaded up now is an Avax Pool. This one came from Dennis, who we've had an ongoing conversation going on Twitter. But it's basically high APR Avax chain, Avalanche chain payments, but here's WETH at 103.79%. You're earning the Cougar swap token, but 103% staking WETH isn't too shitty as long as their token maintains its price point. 113% on USDT.
This is on Avalanche.
Yeah, it's avaapp.cougarswap.io.
Cougar Swap.
Cougar Swap. Oh, banners. Yeah. Banners. Not financial advice, people. Do your own research. These are just our opinions. We are not your financial advisors. Don't listen to a thing we say. Here's the URL I'm at right now.
All right, hold on. I was just digging in on the other side. Let me see this. Pop you back up.
This one looks tasty, I must admit. For some stables here at 113%, 89% on USDC. Avax at wrapped Avax. Wait, am I on Avax? Hold on, please hold. I thought this was an Avalanche chain, but that's Smarter's on here.
No, that is Avax Avalanche.
So why isn't MetaMask responding to me? Oh, there we go. That was a little scary. I don't want the same shit you got going today.
Yeah, in case just so everybody knows, I was trying to get into one of the IDOs on Polka Bridge. that ramped up to like 3. Of course, it's $1.90 now, but I couldn't get in. It filled out in 13 seconds. But I've had this contract interaction thing pending in MetaMask for 3 hours now, and so nothing. Oh, it's done. No, I'm on Avalanche. Sorry. I was like, oh, fuck. No. Still there, still pending.
Did you try to go to Unrect and cancel that?
Not yet. I just was letting it sit for a bit. I mean, I just moved over to Phantom and Avax and did all my business there. But I think I'm gonna have to reset the wallet or something. I did send in something to the support at MetaMask to ask them too what to do, but I don't think I got anything back yet. Let me see. Nope, nothing back from them. I'm not too worried about it, but it's just been a total pain in the ass. That's all. But I always feel like these things are kind of a little bit of good for me because then, I don't do stupid panicky stuff because my wallet's clogged, so I can't do anything else.
That's good. That's awesome. It's network protection.
Yeah. So I'm okay with it. It'll clear out eventually, or I'll just reset the wallet. I'm not too worried, but lots. I mean, God, you wouldn't believe how many people were pissed off about that IDO because it was all filled by bots, evidently. So everybody's railing. The CEO's banning people in the chat. It's just
shit! It's a meltdown.
Yeah, everybody's a fudder basically if you ask a question. So
look, why the fuck can't we get these IDOs right? Fucking whitelist people, then apportion by wallet size or whitelist wallets, apportion by wallet size, give everybody a fair shot to get in, and stop fucking around with this. It's just bullshit.
Yeah, it kind of just it was a good one. It was PlayerMon, so it's another one of these play to earn games with NFTs. It's hitting all the buttons.
But
it's
what's it called?
Playermon, MON, and there's another one tomorrow.
And it's on Avax? No.
No, Matic. This is on Matic. Yeah.
Okay. Playermon.
Yeah, it looks pretty interesting.
And this was tied to Polka?
Yeah, they're doing IDOs on like 4 chains, and so, or 4 different platforms, and this was like the first one, I think. Private sale IDOs. And
it's a Pokemon knockoff with NFTs?
Like something like that.
Yeah, totally a Pokemon knockoff. Look at that. Seriously, come on, people.
But so what I'm thinking is that, because I looked at the history of all the other IDOs there, I mean, most of them are popping like 5 to 6x.
What was the size of the IDO? You know?
I got to open up the site.
Here, I'm looking right now.
Go to Launchpad.
Launchpad?
Yeah, it's a tab, like the 3rd or 4th tab over, the 3rd tab, Launchpad.
Oh, that's at Polka Bridge.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's where you,
because I'm on the Playermon site.
Okay, so let me see. We're over here.
Launchpad
again.
What'd they raise in 13 seconds?
Looks like about. Hold on, I'm over on ETH side. I'm trying to get back over to Matic. Here we go. It should be closed out. Looks like they raised 32,000 Matic. Yeah, that's like a 50 grand raise, maybe.
Oh, that's all it was?
Yeah, this is it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just, this is.
Yeah, 32,258 Matic.
Yeah, it's not, their channel, the Poker Bridge channel, has got 50,000 people in it, their Telegram thing. And so, my allocation was only a couple hundred Matic, but at the same time, I was like, well, shit, if this is going to get to a 5x in a day, why not? And because the others have. So the next one I'm kind of looking at that comes up behind this is not Arcade, Tryhards is tomorrow. So it's another gaming thing, I believe. But, I'm just kind of tired of it. That experience today, I was just like, it's just not worth the time to go see if you can crank out $200,
right,
or $600 with everything else going on. I wasted hours. And then bots front ran everybody. So, or insiders, something, I don't know. It's something that looked a little weird.
Well, they're not selling that much, so
Yeah, I think that just a lot of small wallets. Okay.
Yeah.
And so people are spreading it, but I don't know. There's so many of these play to earns. I have no idea if these have any long-term, play. Arcade Network's another one that's doing the cross-platform token thing. Looks kind of interesting. You take all your gear and stuff you buy in a game, and you can take it, I guess, to another game. But everybody's talking about that, and does it even really need to happen? I don't know. So,
well, look, I like the idea of cross-platform NFT. I'm all for it. But just knocking off a fucking existing brand is just bad form.
They're all doing that.
Yeah, but it's bullshit. You don't have to do that shit. I
don't think so either.
What it says to me is this: we're not we don't know if our shit that we're building is good enough for people to just love it, and so we're gonna just fucking try to leverage something else's brand.
Yeah, I agree. But the rest of the world, they don't always respect IP. So it's like, they just go do it.
Yeah.
But, and my point is more that there's so many of these out there now that I would never know which one to like wager on or bet on for the long haul. To me, it's all short-term play. But I'm trying to get Cougar swaps up, and I'm going to do it right now. I want to see what's in there because you've been talking.
Yeah, look, it's 3,500 API. I don't know if these. I'm trying to tell if these auto compound or not.
Oh yeah, it's funny. Google Cougar swap, and you get links to all these porn sites.
I have the URL on screen.
I know. It's just I just only got halfway through it. That I was.
Let me see. I haven't looked at Smarter, and Smarter's on their board. Oh shit! Smarter is dumping.
Of course, today would be a huge dump there.
Well, just in general, but
What's it at?
What a
man?
fucking joke. These guys, that's the whole thing. These guys pretending that there's, some geniuses. 0.002116. And no
Wait,
volume.
A fifth of a penny?
Yeah.
Is that in USD? Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
You got out at the right time.
I did. I made my money and ran.
Nothing wrong with that.
Wonder what they're paying right now. Let's see. Smartcoin.farm. Let's see if they shuttered or not yet. Because they must be in phase 10 by now, where the big money gets made.
Yeah, it must be probably time to invest, right?
38 million TVL, 3,600 APR. Oof.
38 million. Holy shit. Turn a quarter into 50 cents, man.
Yeah.
So what is there? Are they actually still saying all this shit with a straight face?
Let's take a look and see if they're fucking still. Oh, I'm sure they are. Look, they want to get those. Whoever put in that 38 million, they want to keep them in until they bleed them dry. Right?
Unless it's theirs.
I doubt that very fucking seriously.
Because you know how those rug pull scams on Uniswap, where people go in and throw a couple million of tokens into a pool. They make up a token that's the same name as a token you would know.
Yeah.
Usually it's like right before something like an airdrop's happening. So
yeah.
people are rushing in and not paying attention. It's the wrong contract. And then you put in your shit, and then all of a sudden they pull all theirs.
Look what they're doing now.
What?
Their last tweet. Well, is that their last tweet? No. But make sure you have a Binance Smart Chain wallet ready to go. Give me a fucking break. So now they're going to spread these poor people out to another goddamn chain. They want to go get all the retail guys at Binance Smart Chain.
Yeah, well, that's where the suckers are.
No announcement today. Still trust. Look, I don't think there's a rug here. I don't even think it's necessarily a scam. I think they thought they could play, the Sheeb game and end up with a wonderful meme coin and all kinds of crazy, shit. But, they were vowing that they were going to top Olympus DAO for TVL a few weeks ago.
Hey, scroll up. What was that thing about Binance, Trojan horse and stuff?
Hold on.
Said the smarter guys were saying, right? This one. Yeah. Where the chart is above that. Scroll up a little. Yeah.
We're about to Trojan horse the fuck out of BSC, who just broke records for 14.8 million transactions in a single day. So now they're going to ask all these fucking people to come back across to fucking Binance Smart Chain and put more in. And they're going to tell them how big, keep those diamond hands. Don't sell the shit you have over here. It's just.
Yeah. Don't sell that 0.2 penny you have over there.
Oh, that was fun though. I got something out of it. Got a few dopamine hits and walked away with profit. So I'm happy.
Yeah, that's I did a lot of that. Like I said, with Polydoge and Elk and a few other ones where I was in for a day in 4X, and I'm kind of like, that's good enough for me. I'm not going to sit around and worry about this shit for 6 months until it goes to the moon. 400%. I mean, does it get much better than that?
Exactly.
No. So calculate the APY on that. 400.
There it is.
You
shouldn't sell any smarter to get these funds, and we won't be swapping any smarter during this BSC launch project. So in other words, put some more in. Come on over here. We're going to start all over again. We're phase 1 with BSC.
But they still got 38 million in there in that protocol. That's
the people who just saw it plummeting and said, fuck it, I'm just going to stay here and collect what I can.
Yeah, but so you either pull out, take your big losses, I guess, or your OG who was in there below a fifth of a penny, I guess. Or you're just praying it comes back. But I don't see it coming back if they're moving the gate over.
There's nothing there to come back. It's like, dude, all you've done is just emotionally and psychologically try to tweak people that are in this over and over again. And there's 38 million worth of people who are praying for some miracle. Well, I don't think the miracle's coming, boys and girls. I think Jesus passed on Smart Coin. So
yeah. That's a good one. I like that. I'm gonna have to remember that.
There's no wine from water on this bad boy.
Yeah, this ain't coming back.
It's just pure wine.
I mean, I guess the best move if you were there would be to like yank it and then drop it into the BSC side and try to get back to where you started and get out. I mean, I don't know.
I wouldn't. I'm so glad. So glad.
Well, see, this is what we talk about a lot, and there are these degen opportunities that you jump into, but you cannot long hold these things. I mean, unless it's something where you're playing a bigger game and there's more support.
Yeah, there's something substantial there.
But we all looked at this and we're like, what's the end game? Well, yeah, I think we're looking at it.
Oh, it's a secret end game. We'll tell you in phase 27. Yeah.
It's our special secret algorithm that's going to make everybody.
We're going to give you that at the end of first quarter 2022. That's when you get to find the final secret key to the game.
So you look at this shit, and this is what the regulators don't like.
Exactly.
So these are the ones. Go get them, boys. Go get them. It's like this is a joke.
Yeah. So I'm looking over to see if the Daily Apes got anything interesting going on. Let me check here. Geno Pets. Something I saw something else about Geno Pets yesterday.
Are they sequencing cats and pets so you can clone them? I mean, that's what
I'm sure there's a genetics on like raising the pets thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you clone your cat. Why not?
Yeah.
It was funny. I was visiting a friend up in Washington a couple of weeks ago for his birthday, and they had a cat that people aren't allergic to. I mean, I'm allergic to cats like crazy, and I was not that allergic. Only if I was really petting a long time and then stuck my finger in my eye.
Right.
But, usually I walk into a room where there's cats, and all of a sudden, I start.
Me too.
Climbing up or whatever. But this one didn't have anything, and I said, "Oh, it's genetically engineered," and they're like, "No, it just has this something about its salivary glands doesn't have something, so it's the thing that we're all allergic to." And so Geno, I'm just segueing into that from Geno Pet, but people will spend unlimited amounts of money on pets. So if this is like a genetic registry or something, I mean, I was doing something with some was it? It was the veterinary group, and they were doing some stuff with like thoroughbred racehorses in Abu Dhabi, and basically they do whole genome sequencing on these horses before they go drop $3 million on them,
right?
And keeping a registry of that somewhere. So, and the Kentucky Thoroughbred Association was in on it. It was actually pretty interesting, but this is coming. It's hard to clone people, obviously, but you can certainly clone pets.
Yep, absolutely.
If you got
absolutely. Let's see if there's.
You can swap out Cougar for not financial advice, please.
Oh yes, of course. There we go.
We're not running a porn site here,
but we can buy. We are going to launch a DAO for cloned allergy-less cats.
Yeah. We're going to corner the market. We're going to become cat farmers or ranchers. We're going to be ranchers. That's right.
That's hilarious, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Hey, let's take a look at our friends at Footprint and see if there's any interesting data going on. Anything interesting over there? Our friends at Footprint. Man, fucking internets are slow today.
Yeah, it is slow.
What the fuck is going on? I'm on the right network.
Oh, it's coming back. ETH is coming back. It's
Woo-hoo.
A little chart. If this is when I like to switch to the 1 minute chart, 1 minute candles, because that's a little more fun. It's not that fun on the way down.
I rarely move away from the day charts on ETH and Bitcoin. I just don't like to look at it because I know that I'll emotionally react to shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I kind of run the 15-minute chart's my go-to, but then if I get nervous, I switch to the hour. Then I look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is kind of the one I'm most comfortable, and that's not looking pretty either. But one day, you really see the trends better.
Yeah.
So
what
are you looking at here?
I don't know what I'm looking at. Funding weekly investment by category. I'm assuming this is like venture capital. Oh, it is 3 area capitals, et cetera, and what they're investing in. So Web3 in general, 2.3 1.03 billion. I guess this is year to date. Yep. DeFi, 2.26 billion by venture firms. I'm assuming these are all crypto venture firms. Looks like it. Andreessen Horowitz, Sequoia, Chapter One, Three Arrows, Sound Ventures. NFTs, 2.94 billion invested this year.
That's surprising.
Infrastructure, 5.55 billion, and centralized CeFi, 11.23 billion. Now, that's
Coinbase,
probably
right?
Yeah, it's probably Coinbase, and it's probably what's his name?
FTX.
FTX.
Yeah.
Probably them.
What's that guy's name? Bankman or
Sam
Friedman? Bankman?
Sam something.
Yeah, it's Sam something. Bankfried or Freed Bank or Bankman? I don't know. I can't remember. But a lot of people like him. That's one thing.
He's a pretty good guy.
Yeah.
He follows me on Twitter, so he's got to be a good guy. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else interesting going on? Otherwise, I got nothing else for the day, Joe. It's a slow day. Down days are slow days.
Look, these are the kind of days, I'm only in like one or two dual LPs right now, but this is the days when you don't really have to worry too much if you're all in the liquidity pools, unless there's big decoupling, because everything's moving together for the most part. So, you just keep getting that yield. I mean, if it's giving you, $25 a day to sit there, I mean, I'm sure you're going down more than 25, but, when it rebounds, all of a sudden you got, 20% more tokens.
Yep.
So, you kind of want to stay steady in these. It doesn't look like it's, again, not financial advice, but to me, it doesn't look like it's going down. All things considered, everything staying static right now. It doesn't look like it's going down much more, if at all.
Yeah.
It's bouncing back, but, you never know. But this is I overanalyze this stuff too much. So if you just put in single staking or LPs, you offset whatever you're losing, and then it rebounds much faster. So these are days.
These dumps, you don't want to be in the LPs. That's for sure.
Yeah, you try to be single stakes.
Yeah.
But if you're in something that's like got high emissions or high rewards, look at that as your like kind of DCA bag, basically. Where when it does bottom, then you dump those rewards for your pair token and plow it back in.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to do it. I was doing these every day, a couple times a day, claiming and splitting and restaking. I just got tired of it. But it doesn't mean it's a bad strategy if you're just starting.
Yeah.
I mean, today looks like a good entry point to me and a lot of stuff.
It feels like it. Definitely not investment advice.
Yeah, not investment advice. But when you see these kinds of things, if you're not in, this is when you might stick your toe in the water. If you got in a couple weeks ago, this is when you kind of stick another toe in the water.
Yeah.
And, average it out a little bit. Everything says long to me right here. But that's just me. I'm not a big quantitative guy or something like that, or digging into all this algorithms. I just rely on what other people say, but I tend to listen to about 25 people. So I tend to form around consensus arguments and opinions. And
these charts on fucking Footprint are awesome. This is all Avalanche. I mean, Aave, not Avalanche, Aave data. But I mean, you can come in here and take a look at Avalanche data. Since I said the word, we'll go look at it. Right? You can see what's 11.35 billion under TVA on TVL.
So that's still at $108 right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, look
at this market. Look at this market cap, like over, what is that, 25 billion?
So I see 23.74. I think it's that number to the top right?
Yeah.
Sorry. But at the same time, just looking to see. Oh, that's just
what the fuck. I really should not have made my decisions about Avalanche based on personalities.
What do you mean?
Oh, I mean, I just didn't get involved in Avalanche earlier.
Well, this really just started moving a month ago. I mean, I got in the 30s, but I never got on chain till a couple of weeks ago. The time and all the other stuff. But it's easier to get to almost. It's faster. It's a little bit more expensive than Phantom, I think, but not, I mean, 50 cents instead of half a cent.
Yeah, exactly.
Which isn't always, that's not a big concern to me. But, I look at this as, I think this could get, a double market cap in this scenario. I mean,
23.74 billion right now.
I think what's Solana right now? About 70, or it's been backtracking, so it's probably about 55.
I don't know. I guess I'm running out of fucking RAM. What the fuck is going on? This page won't load.
Let me pull up Solana real quick.
I could tell you with a click if it would actually click, but it won't click.
Solana's below 200 right now, 198. So it was at about 250 a few days ago. 259, it looks like, was the high. But I don't see, even the selling, it's not like there's huge dumps going on. So to me, it's just like people taking some profits at this point.
Right.
So to me, I don't know what the market cap, I'm going to guess 55, 60. I mean, I could see Avalanche getting there. But again, a year or so ago, what was ETH at when it was like at $100, 170 or something like that?
Yeah.
And now it's at 4,000. These things could just go for no reason. And this is one that everybody, Avalanche is one that everybody likes.
Yeah, so, it's just so fast, so smooth, so powerful. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about there's been a value leaving Polygon or heading over to Phantom and Avalanche. I don't know how true that is, but I've heard a lot of chatter. I just haven't verified the numbers myself. So if you're not in Avalanche, you probably should go start exploring it. And I think the best DEX on there is Trader Joe's.
Yeah, totally. That's all the volume is there.
Yeah, I sort of missed some of that when everybody was talking about this earlier in the summer. But, that was down at low prices then.
Yeah.
But I don't know. This chain could be a major chain.
Yeah.
It's full function. I don't know how Near approaches it or Solana or any of them, but I think there's enough to go around right now.
Near just launched sharding on their chain, which was a big milestone for them. So it's going to be interesting. Maybe we'll take a little dive. They've been really focused on NFTs. I think they felt like that was something they could latch onto. But we might want to take a little look at a little bit of a dive into Near in the next few days.
Well, I think
I know the guys, a couple of the founders, but I have zero knowledge of what the fuck's going on that chain right now.
Yeah, I don't know where. I think their next cycle, unless there's no cycles anymore.
A16Z is behind them. So there's
isn't Andreessen in there too?
Yeah, that's Andreessen, A16Z.
Oh, I'm sorry, got it. A16Z.
Yeah, that's right.
I didn't hear you.
Yeah.
And somebody else is in there that's pretty big. One of the other.
No, they've got big backers.
Is Sequoia in that one?
I don't know if Sequoia's in or not, but
Kleiner Perkins.
They've definitely had some significant backers.
NEA.
Yeah.
Draper. Any of those guys?
Don't know.
Okay. But anyhow, what is it? It's probably $8 right now or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just look at it's in another portfolio, a watcher portfolio that I do. Let's see.
Holy shit. OpenSea has burned in the last 24 hours 100. That can't be right. It says 104,000 ETH burned because of OpenSea volume in the last 24 hours. Total ETH burned. This cannot be right.
Well, is there action on OpenSea right now? I haven't really been over there.
That's probably why everything's so fucking slow.
Yeah.
Because people want fucking mint on Polygon. And so drives me nuts. This is saying 930. Oh, ETH was last day. Oh, okay. Okay. So there's been a total of 935,000 ETH burned. The previous high, the previous total was 926,000 ETH. So it's burned another 9,000 in the last 24 hours. It's still pretty fucking amazing.
Yeah. And that's just burns for minting NFTs.
No. The NFTs total burn because of OpenSea action is 104,000 ETH to date. They burned another 1,000 or 900 ETH, 800 ETH in the last 24 hours. Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I see stuff like that. I mean, that's what makes me super, up on Q4, because as this accelerates, this trend of burning across all these platforms, I mean, supply of ETH is going down.
Yeah.
And, when that's happening, obviously we know supply and demand, anything starts, pushing price up faster. It becomes more, I can't remember my economics too well, but I guess it's elastic, maybe. I don't know, where it starts accelerating. So, that makes me think good on the long term of everything. The Q4 long term, as 6 weeks, which makes me look at something like today, and I'm like, whatever. It's just a little blip on the horizon. So I don't panic in these situations.
No, absolutely. What the fuck is this, Kronos? What is this? DeFi swap, 13 billion market cap. What? This can't be right, dude. Can it? 13 billion market cap for Kronos DeFi? That's not possible. That's just not possible.
They're probably just counting all the stuff on deposit at crypto.com too.
It must. I think there's a glitch there. All right. I got nothing else, dude.
Yeah. Just hold the course, everyone. Take your opportunities when you can, and stay steady. I mean, if I think this is falling off a cliff, I will certainly say something.
Yeah.
But I don't see it right now. So, but again, not financial advice, just my opinion.
Yeah.
So do whatever you're going to do.
Hey, folks, DM me if you want to come on open mic, Ape the Open Mic, man. We'd love to have you. Tell us about your favorites. Show us what you're DJing into. You can share the screen. You come on the show. Send me a DM, B05 Crypto. Thank you for listening and watching. Love you guys. That's all I got, Joe. Have a lovely day.
Who was the one who sent the Cougar swaps in?
Dennis.
Thanks, Dennis. Appreciate it.
He'll be on next week.
Oh, cool. Good.
Yeah.
All right.
Lonzo Rat on Twitter, @Lonzo Rat. This guy's serious. He's big time. Big investor in a lot of different stuff. He's a good guy. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. He's got a bunch of guests for us too. So.
Oh, good. Awesome.
Yep.
All right. Well, everybody have a great day and stay steady, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.